Hey everybody, do me a favor before we get started, hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss the episode. Check out the pin link, scroll all the way to the bottom, side of the word petitions, side of the one that says Ann Baker. So today we're going to talk about dating. It is the weekend. Happy weekend, everyone. And I am talking to the single men. I'm talking to the normal single men that are out here. Any single men that are watching me, I'm talking to you, and we're going to talk on the topic of many men are losing out on legitimately good women. Many men are losing out on legitimately good women. My number one point, you still think that she wants you for your money. So, for some reason, you still want to believe that, even if it's not fact. Um, I've said this like 1,000 times. She wants you to have goals and she wants you to have ambition. Like not just be satisfied with where you are, but to reach for higher. So by you thinking that she wants you for your money, that is actually a fallacy. If that were the case, she would not be dating um, a whole segment of this population. She would be over here at this other population, dating that population. If you can read between the lines and see what I'm saying, right? So she would not even be dating that segment of the population. Uh, you still think she wants you for your money. That's one reason why you're missing out on a legitimately good woman. You think that she wants something, and she has her own money, and or she has drive and ambition to get to a better place, right? So that thinking is preventing you from getting a legitimately good woman because you think that she is after something that she's not. She's getting her own money, or she has her own money. Now, the fact that you are a provider, that should come as something that you want to do as a man, like just by simply being a man. Um, that comes with marriage, of course, but just being a provider, that should be innate. Uh, Instead of thinking that she's trying to take some advantage of you or something. So that thinking, that's one thing that's preventing you from getting a legitimately good woman. You think that she's after something that she's not. You still think that money makes you cuter. You still think that money makes you cuter. So the amount of money in your pocket has nothing to do with how you look. You don't look better because you have money. So I don't know what it's going to take to kind of get that through your head. It's kind of like a thinking that you want to have no matter how many times people tell you. So you still think she wants you for your money. You still think that money makes you cuter, right? For some reason, you think she's after you for your money. Uh, you're still not serious in your 30s and your 40s. In your 30s, single man, that's when you should be getting married in your 30s, 35. that's when you should be getting married. But instead, in your 30s, you're still not serious. So there's this mismatch here. There's this mismatch. So you're not serious, and she's looking for something serious. So you start looking for something serious when you're 50, like you're in your 50s, and you have gray hair. That's when you decide that you want to be serious. So that's another reason why you're losing out on legitimately good women. You're still not serious in your 30s and your 40s. 35, that's when you should be getting married. Now, all men are not like that, because I do see a man who is actually younger, and he's in his late 20s. He's already married. He already created his family. So he knew what he wanted, and he went and got it. So he wasn't wasting time playing around, sleeping with multiple women. No, none of that. None of that. So there are good men out here. But for men who are losing out on legitimately good women, that's another reason you're still not serious in your 30s and your 40s. Your 30s is not the time to be sleeping with multiple women. Your 30s is your time to be looking for your wife and actually getting married. Single men. Single men. Another reason, you don't think that you should work for her. You do not think that you should work for her. All right, I believe this is a thinking with the new generation. You don't think that you should work for her. So in the old school generation, they had what is called courting. So you actually court a woman. So just imagine in nature what a dog chases a cat, right? So imagine this dog chasing a cat. Okay, now imagine the dog standing still, and they say, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. So the dog pulls out his laptop, and he's on YouTube, scrolling YouTube. And the cat is walking around wondering what is going on. And the dog is like, look at these YouTube videos. So that's what's happening. You still don't think that you should work for her. So as a single man, one of the components of being a man is you work for her. You pursue her. You court her. And you know what to do. Like even men in their 20s, they know what to do, right? What do you do when you like someone? I'm not talking about somebody you're not interested in. I'm talking about somebody that you like. If you could think of anybody that you like now, or anybody that you liked in the past, what would you do to impress her? And this does not have to be expensive, over the top. So just thinking about things that you think that she would like. So it involves work, and you still don't think that you should work for her. So that is another reason why men are losing out on legitimately good women. Another reason is that you're still thinking about sex instead of marriage. So at some point in time, there is a maturity level here, and you're looking for marriage, right? And If you're in your 20s or you're a teenager watching me, youth is not an excuse to be irresponsible. Even if you are youthful, you're a teenager, you're in your 20s, you still need to be responsible. And instead of just having this goal of sex, the goal is marriage, right? Uh, just knowing that that should be in your mind. That is not even in your mind. The marriage is not even in your mind. So being marriage minded, being marriage minded. So there are marriage minded men out here. And generally, they are in different geographical locations. I believe that they are in the South, maybe. And then maybe some sprinkles here and there in other geographical locations. But being marriage minded. So you're still thinking of sex instead of marriage. That's another reason why men are losing out on legitimately good women. Big marriage minded. And thinking of family, the importance of family, right? Another reason why many men are losing out on legitimately good women is um, say that you are a good guy. You're watching me and you are a good guy. Well, losing out on legitimately good women because there was no specific action taken. Maybe you said hi, maybe you let her know that you're interested, but for some reason you didn't take the action of actually getting her to the date, right? So that piece was missing. Uh, Not being specific, not getting her to that actual date. Did you even ask her? I don't think you did. You may have thought you asked her in your mind, but you never verbally asked her. Um, Also, she may have slipped through the cracks because you did not marry her, perhaps. You didn't go after her. All right. So many men are losing out on legitimately good women. Just think of some of those things that I said. Um, some of the beliefs in your mind are actually um, what is called strongholds. And a stronghold is a belief that you believe no matter what people tell you. So this money one is very strong. So if you're still thinking that she wants you for your money, I would like for you to reconsider that thought. All right. And just think about some of the other things that I said. So feel free to leave your comments and let me know your thoughts, okay? I know everyone out here does not think the same, so your thoughts and opinions are welcome. So do me a favor. Before we leave, I need for you to hit this like button. What that does is it helps other people to see the channel. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Also, check out this pinned link. Scroll all the way to the bottom and sign the petition. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. And I'm going to give you an assignment. If you're a single man, your assignment is What age do you plan to be married? And I want you to write that number down on a piece of paper. What age do you plan to be married? Okay, the only thing here in this assignment, you cannot have gray hair. With this number, you cannot have gray hair. So that is your assignment for this week. You're going to write down what age do you plan to be married. All right. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, on your way out, hit that like button. Have a good rest of your day.